Hello and welcome to the Noble Leaders Cup. This is the first qualifying round game between Janybek and Lenana. Janybek is philosophical and financial, and Kazakhstan starts with mysticism and mining. Lenana is philosophical and spiritual, and the Maasai starts with mysticism and hunting. These are the starting positions. Let's get the resource problems on for a moment. Janybek starts here, up in the northeastern part. Oops, let's click here. And next to a river there is ivory, there are floodplains here, there are some cows, some aluminum for later, iron, clams and some rice. Down in the southwestern part of the starting continent we find Lenana, starting next to some clams and fish and rice, and also 4 researchers of stone. Some cows and horses are here as well, and if you look over to the next continent, which is reachable because this is coast, you can get the city over at the gold and the spices. So let's start this game to see who is going to be good enough to get through to the next qualifying round. Janybek of Kazakhstan or Lenana of Maasai. One of them is going to go through to the second qualifying round. 1 city each, different religions. Janybek is stronger than Lenana, but this is very early game and Janybek is first to 2 cities. And Janybek still has out there, Lenana is up to 2 cities as well. Janybek first up to 3, we are turn 90. 3 cities to 2 Janybek in Hinduism, Lenana in Buddhism. Janybek 1.1 times the strength of Lenana, they are approximately equal in other words. 4 cities now to 3, Janybek has settled 5 cities to 4 now. Suddenly, and we see they are still far away from each other, no touching borders yet, but we see that Lenana has settled that continent to the west of the starting position. He is focusing a lot on settling that one, while Janybek is taking the starting continent and also up north, that continent connected to the Arctic. 8 cities Janybek now, 6 cities Lenana, but Janybek is now down to 0.9 the strength of Lenana, but now it's up to 1.0 the strength again, down to 1.9, going for engineering. Lenana is getting the code of laws. Philosophy next for Janybek then, 10 cities each at the moment. Turn 185 is here, and 10 cities each. Janybek and Lenana are pretty even in score, even in city count, even in strength. This is an interesting game. I have no idea who is going to go on to win from here, and this is really interesting then. Engineering now for Lenana next. Janybek is getting his nationalism, he's down to 0.8 the strength of Lenana as well. Lenana is up to 13 cities. Janybek on 12 now. Equal in score, which means that they are changing places on their list so quickly sometimes that I can't really tell. 13 cities. Sorry for that. I still have a trouble with this terrible throat that I have had trouble with for weeks. But I have to record this now, I can't just take a break. So sometimes there will be coughs, sorry about that, it's just the way it's going to have to be. Janybek 14 cities, Lenana 13, and Janybek now also in the New World all the way to the west as you can see, and also to the south. And Lenana is there as well, settling cities in the New World. It's a race for colonization now, 17 cities each at the moment. Janybek is getting his gunpowder going chemistry, Lenana is getting economics going for constitution. Janybek 18, 19, military science for Janybek. Lenana still on constitution, 20 cities Janybek now, he has gotten a few more, and 1.1 times the strength of Lenana. 20 cities, 217, Janybek is going communism, Lenana going democracy, 21 cities, 217, it is not a decisive advantage by any means, so this could be anyone's game still, and we are at turn 296, coming up on turn 300 now, 23 cities to 18, both of them on physics. 24 to 19 is the city count now, Janybek slightly stronger, and with more score now eventually then. Also in a golden age, 24 cities to 19, getting biology, going medicine. Janybek, is he trying to go for a space race victory here now? Turn 313, he is teching good at least. 26 cities to 19, with 1.3 times the strength and more in score, going steam power next. Lenana is getting his replaceable parts and going gunpowder next. Janybek is getting his steel. Rifling for Lenana, 26 to 19, but Lenana is pleased towards Janybek, so it doesn't seem to me like there is a danger of any wars breaking out anytime soon. There is also the problem with the Diplo win, of course. That is not really a problem this late in the game though. It's only a problem if you vote for your opponent. Turn 342. There are privateers. Those are making life a little bit difficult for them, of course. And now Janybek is getting rifling as well. Lenana is on steel, 26 to 19 in the city count. Military tradition next for Janybek then. Turn 352 is here. And Janybek with a lot more score than Lenana. 1.2, 1.3 times the strength as well, going electricity. And adopting environmentalism, 26 cities to 19, Lenana is on combustion, getting that one. Janybek still going towards electricity, Lenana on assembly line, turn 362. It looks to me like if there is no Diplo win here, this could very well be a space race, and in that case I think Janybek may have the edge with his 26 to 19 cities, going radio next, Janybek then, Lenana going industrialism. And Janybek still a little bit stronger. It could be a cultural race as well, of course, even though we don't see Janybek going culture at the moment. Lenana could very well start to do that once he realizes he cannot win a space race. Turn 372, 373, 26 to 19, Lenana on plastics, Janybek on mass media. 1.3 times the strength, still 26 to 19 cities. Doesn't look like war breaking out anytime soon. Janybek is getting refrigeration, going industrialism next. And we do have some corporations, I believe, on the scene. I didn't quite catch what corporation it was that was founded, or incorporated, as we say. But it was some corporation at least. Mass media for Lenana, plastics now for Janybek. It's civilized jewelers. And Lenana has a golden age, and the Taj Mahal has been built by Lenana, I presume. 26 to 19, Lenana is going rocketry, Janybek is going superconductors, civilized jewelers has expanded, turn 396 now, 397, this is still a game that is very interesting. Janybek is going towards genetics then next, Lenana getting his medicine. And next is refrigeration for him, and Lenana has ended his golden age. Janybek is now going towards genetics, getting it in 2, in 1, and 26 cities to 19 is still the count. Turn 407. Fission next for Janybek then, and Lenana is on flight, and flight also Janybek next. It's interesting to see how fast they can do this. And Lenana has completed the Apollo program. I just saw Lenana complete the Apollo program, and Creative Constructions has been Creative Constructions has been incorporated. Lenana has Apollo program. Does Janybek have the Apollo program? I don't know, I haven't seen that. I must presume that he has it by now, but I can't tell for sure. Turn 421. And we have 26 cities to 19, both of them on lasers. This could be a space race now. This could really be a space race. This is interesting. With Janybek a few cities more than Lenana, a little bit stronger, a little bit more in score, and Lenana completes life support. I think Lenana is in the driver's seat here towards Mining Inc. has been incorporated. And that's Janybek that has completed Mining Inc., which means that he could get more production. Janybek getting fiber optics in 1. And fission for Lenana next. Janybek is on to fusion as well. And we see that Creative Constructions is expanding as well. Turn 430 and Mining Inc. expands. Then getting a lot of production though from Mining Inc. as well. And Fusion in 2, Lenana is on fiber optics. This is a space race, Janybek. I haven't seen any spaceship parts created by Janybek, so I think Lenana may be ahead there. But Civilized Jewelers is expanding, he is busy with doing that as well. Turn 4, 35, 26 cities to 19. So no cities has actually then converted due to cultural pressure. Composites next for Lenana, while Janybek is getting computers up and running now. Computers in 2018. Lenana has a golden age as well, which is going to help him a lot, I think. And more creative constructions and stuff. And 2 turns for robotics for Janybek then. And Kisongo has achieved legendary culture. There is one city that is legendary, and Kisongo, that must be a Maasai city. So there is a probability now for Lenana to win culture. He has at least one city up to legendary. How close is his next 2? But he also completes a spaceship cockpit then. I have not seen any spaceship parts built by Janybek, so Lenana is actually now looking stronger and more. Lenana completes the docking bay as well. It looks to me like Lenana is closer to the victory here, even though he has fewer cities, is weaker and has less score than Janybek. This is really interesting to see what's going to happen here. Janybek looks like the stronger leader, but from the messages on screen in the middle of the screen, it looks to me like Lenana is a lot closer to actually winning the game. So if that is the case, like this is, and Lenana has completed another spaceship casing. Lenana completes his spaceship parts and going stealth now, Janybek, while Lenana is on the robotics tech. And look, I haven't seen Janybek, still I haven't seen Janybek build a single spaceship part. So what is he trying to do here? He is not going for the slider, because we see the sliders of Janybek on the screen. He is not going culture on those. Oh, Lenana. Lenana is on Fusion as well, and Janybek, he is on Future Tech here. He is on Future Tech, and he adopts state property, and oh, he has been trying to build a Apollo program in some cities, and now he can't do it, and which means that he has completed it in another one. Lenana completes a spaceship casing. I believe that Janybek now just completed the Apollo program as well, but it's Lenana that is building the spaceship parts. Now, will Janybek catch up with construction of the parts, or will Lenana do this? Turn 464 now. There is also the complication of a cultural victory for Lenana. Maybe Lenana is on his... He is not on Future Tech yet though, so we could be missing a tech or 2. Let's see what happens. Turn 466. I haven't seen any Janybek spaceship parts built yet. When is he going to start building his parts? He is on Future Tech. Lenana completes a thruster. That's Lenana again, not Janybek. Oh, this is so tense now. How close is Lenana actually to completing? He's on stealth, by the way. He's taking that. Future Tech 2 now for Janybek. So we can see turn 470. And it's Lenana that completes another spaceship casing. Janybek could have started completing a few things. If there are more than 6 messages at any turn, then some of them is not going to be shown on screen as well. And Lenana completes a spaceship thruster again, and Lenana is also on Future Tech now, which means that this is going to be a Lenana victory, isn't it? Turn 473, because I haven't seen Janybek. There, Janybek completes a spaceship casing, but it is maybe too late for Janybek now. He is the stronger leader, he has more cities, he has more score, but it's Lenana that has completed a lot more spaceship casings. Janybek's hope is maybe to send his spies to actually sabotage Lenana's spaceship. That is something that could have been done, and now Lenana has completed the United Nations as well, which means that we could see a Diplo win late here as well. Everything is on the table with the exception of conquest and domination. I don't think that that is ever going to happen, because they like each other too much, but we could see space, we could could see culture, we could see Diplo. I don't know, Janybek has completed a spaceship thruster. I have not seen any launches yet though. That could also be a missing message on the screen because we have a maximum of 6 there. Janybek completes a spaceship thruster as well. 1.3 times the strength of Lenana, and Janybek has completed another spaceship casing. I haven't seen Lenana completing anything for a long time. Does that mean that I have missed him launching the spaceship? Or that he is slow? Janybek and Lenana completes another thruster. Okay, Janybek and Lenana both completing spaceship thrusters at the moment. So the spaceship has not been launched yet at the very least. For any of them, turn 483. Turn 484. And Lenana, hasn't gotten any more legendary cities either, as well as I have been able to see. Lenana completes another spaceship thruster. Lenana has been building a lot more spaceship parts, and there is global warming near Astana. That is not good for Janybek though. And Janybek, what can you do now? Lenana completes the engine. Lenana has completed the spaceship engine. Does that mean that he is about to launch soon? Janybek, you are way behind now, I think. Lenana completes a spaceship engine, and we see what's going to happen next. I haven't seen any launches, but who knows, I could have missed it, of course. Turn 489. And I could also have missed a legendary city, so it's going to be really intense now. Turn 490, anything can happen right now. We could have a Diplo win, we could have a culture win, we could have a spaceship race. Janybek has completed the cockpit though, so he is in the race as well. He's in the spaceship race for sure. Turn 492, Lenana completes another spaceship thrusters. So we are, if it is a space race victory, it is going to be won in overtime. But it could still be a Diplo or culture victory in regulation time before turn 500. We'll just have to wait and see now. Janybek, 26 cities, Lenana 19 cities, and I feel like Lenana is closer, but I cannot be sure. I cannot be sure about it. There is global warming that is striking near Kostanai as well. Global warming that is going to ruin a lot of stuff, really. And we have a great artist that could be used to win culture. Lenana completes a spaceship casing though, turn 499. And we are getting up to turn 500. There it is, which means that we are now officially in overtime. Once it turns into 501, we are in overtime. Nobody managed to win in regulation time, so we are in overtime now. Turn 502. So will there be culture, will there be space, or will there be Diplo? Lenana has launched a spaceship, and Lenana completes the stasis chamber and launches the spaceship. Lenana is now going to win in overtime unless Janybek does something really spectacular, like taking on Lenana in war and taking the capital, I believe, is the requirement for stopping a spaceship that has already launched. Janybek, 26 cities to 19, down to 0.9 the strength of Lenana. Lenana is now just waiting for the confirmation that Janybek completes his stasis chamber as well, but Lenana is waiting to land on Alpha Centauri to win this game. Turn 511 now. It should be just a few turns here before we can officially announce Lenana as the winner of the game. There is a great scientist being born. There is a great engineer being born, and there it is. Lenana has won the space race victory 2094 AD, turn 514. Congratulations, going through to the next round. This was a peaceful game, Lenana winning the space race victory in 2094 AD, turn 514 in overtime. Both leaders finished the Apollo program, Lenana in 1993, turn 413, Janybek in 2038, turn 458, which was 45 turns later, and that meant Lenana was the first one to land at Alpha Centauri to win the space race victory. Let's go take a look at the graphs and the stats and stuff. Here we see the graphs. Janybek is in the light blue, Lenana is in the pink. This is the score. GNP, production, food, power, culture, and then espionage. So let's go to the demographics numbers then. Janybek is to the left and Lenana to the right. We can take notice of that Janybek had 100.5 million population at the conclusion of the game. That is a very strong number. He also has a 4-digit food, but only triple-digit in production. Let's go to the top 6 cities and wonders and go to the bottom to see there were 1, 2, 3 BC wonders. All of them controlled by Masai at the moment. Let's go back to the top here then and look at the top 6 cities. Lenana with the number 1 city, Kisango, the Janybek with the city number 2. Janybek also with the 3rd and the 4th and the 5th, and then Lenana has the number 6 city. Statistics. We see that Janybek has 26 cities built, 4 legends, 2 golden ages, currently on 59 windmills, 44 farms and 27 towns. He built 26 harbors, granaries and lighthouses, and down to 14 recycling centers down there. Let's go page down and see page 2. There is a statue of Zeus. Let's go page down again and find one palace at the bottom there actually. Let's go page down again and see the pyramids is the last building built by Janybek. Current units then. 52 mechanized infantry, 26 workers, 19 stealth bombers and guided missiles and jet fighters. Down to 1 destroyer. He did train a total of 44 workers, 28 settlers, 27 workboats, down to 7 Hindu missionaries. Let's go page down and see 2 modern armors. Let's go page down again and see 1 creative construction executive as the last unit trained. The kills: 4 privateers, 3 caravels and 1 galleon, and the losses: 4 privateers and 1 frigate. Then the numbers for Lenana: 19 cities built, 3 regions, 3 golden ages, currently on 58 windmills, 28 towns, 25 farms. He did build in his cities 19 of a lot of stuff, all the way from a bunker at the top to an observatory. You can read the list. 18 and 16 of a lot of stuff as well. Let's go page down and we see 1 national park there. Let's go page down again and see another full list, another full page. The Apostolic Palace is at the bottom there. Let's go page down again and see Versailles is the last building built by Lenana. Current units then: 72 mechanized infantry, 19 workers, 17 fighters, down to 1 great engineer, and he trained in his cities. 57 longbowmen, 38 workers, 32 creative construction executives, down to 6 chariots. Let's go page down and find 1 cannon down there as well. Let's go page down again and see 1 infantry as the last unit trained. The kills, let's confirm those: 4 privateers and 1 frigate, and the losses: 4 privateers, 3 caravels and 1 galleon. Congratulations though, Lenana, with your space race victory and going through to the second qualifying round. Let's go take a look at the victory condition screen. Here we have the numbers on the screen. You can see that both of them were really close. Janybek only had 1 docking bay left until he could launch the spaceship as well. Lenana launched, but with only 1 engine. He did win it though. Also, we know that Janybek is 43 turns away from winning a cultural victory. Lenana could not have won a cultural victory, even though Kisongo is legendary, because his next 2 cities are way far behind. Very close domination. It could have been anyone if they went to war, so I'm not going to worry about that. Lenana did build both the Apostolic Palace and the United Nations, so he could have won Diplo as well. Let's go exit and take a look at the cities. Janybek has 26 cities exactly, which is enough for the first page. Let's sort by population here. Shymkent, Pop 24, Ural Pop 24 as well, and you can see the list here. Very happy, very healthy base. Food is really good in the 50s and 40s for most part. Base commerce, 1 of 6 in Shymkent, 123 in Istana, which is really good, 1 of 6 in Tal di Kurgan. So we see good numbers here, and production is good numbers as well, I believe. Yeah, it looks like that. And let's just confirm that October is the last on the list by going bottom. Yeah, we see here October is the last on the list. So let's go take a look at the cities of Lenana then. The winner of the game. Let's go to Lenana. Okay, he has 19 cities at the moment. Let's go here, sort by population. Kisangot Pop 22, Narok, Ngong, Magedi 21, and we see they are happy and healthy and have good food as well. 132 base commerce, really 2 top cities are really good in commerce, and production, yeah, good production as well. Congratulations then, Lenana, with the Space Race Overtime victory, going through to the second qualifying round. Tomorrow is another game in the first qualifying round. Yaya Varman, the 7th, versus Don Dulu. I am Kjotleik. This has been the Noble Leaders Cup. Goodbye for today.